Hello everyone. Close your eyes and imagine, you are standing on a vast grassland, where millions of wildebeest move like a living river. In the distance the snow-capped peak of Kilimanjaro rises into the blue sky, and somewhere echoes the drums of an ancient tribe. That is Tanzania, the jewel of East Africa, where wild nature, diverse culture, and human history blend into a magical symphony. Today, we will explore 8 unique facts about Tanzania, from natural wonders that will amaze you to cultural stories that will touch your heart. Prepare yourself, because this journey will take you through unforgettable surprises. Leave your thoughts and subscribe to the channel to wait for more interesting videos. Let's get started. Fact 1. Kilimanjaro, the roof of Africa. Tanzania is proud to be home to Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest mountain at 5,895 meters, and the world's tallest freestanding mountain. Known as the Roof of Africa, Kilimanjaro is not only a geological wonder, but also has deep cultural significance. The indigenous Chaga people consider the mountain sacred, home to the spirits of their ancestors, and folk tales about the mountain have been passed down through the generations. Kilimanjaro has 3 volcanic peaks, with Uhuru Peak being the highest point, where you can watch the sunrise above the clouds. What's special? You don't need to be a professional climber to conquer it. With routes like Marangu Coca-Cola Road and Mashame challenging, more than 50,000 people from all over the world come here every year, but only about 65% reach the summit due to the altitude and harsh weather. The trek takes you through rainforests, alpine grasslands, highland deserts, and finally to the rare ice cap of Africa. Every step is an experience to connect with nature and challenge yourself. Are you ready to put on your hiking boots, breathe in the fresh air, and stand on the summit of Africa to feel the majesty of Kilimanjaro? Fact 2. The Great Migration Nature Symphony. Tanzania is the stage for the Great Migration, one of the most spectacular natural wonders on the planet, which takes place in the UNESCO-listed Serengeti National Park. Every year, more than 2 million wildebeest, zebra, and gazelle travel a 3,000-kilometer circuit through Kenya's Serengeti and Masai Mara, searching for green grass and water. It's not just a trek, it's a thrilling fight for survival. Lions, cheetahs, hyenas, and crocodiles lurk in every river and grassland. In July and August, thousands of wildebeest cross the crocodile-infested Mara River, creating a heart-pounding spectacle. The Serengeti, which means endless plain in the Maasai language, is also home to the Big Five: lions, elephants, rhinos, leopards, and buffalo. A safari here takes you into the heart of the wild, where you might witness a cheetah on the hunt or a herd of elephants slowly moving. With over 4 million animals and 500 species of birds, the Serengeti is a living documentary. Want to hop in a jeep, camera in hand, and immerse yourself in Tanzania's wild symphony? Fact 3. The cradle of humankind, where humanity began. Tanzania is known as the cradle of humankind, thanks to archaeological discoveries that have changed the way we understand human origins. At Olduvai Gorge, scientists such as Lewis and Mary Leakey found fossils of Australopithecus, our ancestors, dating back 6 million years, along with the oldest stone tools from 2.6 million years ago. Nearby, at Litoli, 3.6 million-year-old hominid fossil footprints show that our ancestors walked upright long ago. The Ngorongoro area also holds Homo erectus remains and 1.8 million-year-old artifacts, and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These discoveries make Tanzania a living museum, where you can touch the roots of humanity. Standing at Olduvai, you will feel a deep connection with your ancestors, as if you are listening to stories from millions of years ago. The museums here display fossils and recreate ancient life, providing an educational and inspiring experience. Tanzania is not just a tourist destination, but a journey back to the roots, where every rock and every footprint tells the story of life. Would you like to walk the path that our ancestors once walked? Fact 4. Zanzibar, the island of spices and history. Zanzibar, an archipelago in Tanzania, is the world-famous spice island, where the scent of cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg fills the air. Since the 19th century, Zanzibar has been a center of the spice trade, exporting to Europe, India, and the Middle East, making it one of East Africa's busiest ports. Stone Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of narrow streets with Swahili, Arabic, and Indian architecture. Intricately carved wooden doors, some more than 200 years old, tell the story of multicultural trade. Zanzibar is also home to Queen legend Freddie Mercury, with a small museum dedicated to him. In addition, white sand beaches like Nungwi and turquoise reefs make it a resort paradise. Visitors can tour spice plantations, learn to cook Swahili dishes, or scuba dive into the vibrant underwater world. Zanzibar also has a sad history from the slave trade, with old markets preserved as reminders of the past. Come to Zanzibar, you will feel the harmony between nature, history, and culture. Want to taste the fragrant pilau and relax on the beaches of Zanzibar? Fact 5. Cultural mosaic with more than 120 tribes. Tanzania is one of Africa's most culturally diverse countries, with more than 120 tribes, mostly Bantu, each with their own unique identity, creating a vibrant cultural mosaic. The Maasai, with their bright red clothes and high-pitched Adumu dances, are a symbol of pride and connection to nature. They are nomadic herders, herding cattle, and maintaining customs that have been around for hundreds of years. The Hadzabe, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherers on Earth, still use bows and arrows and live in harmony with the forest. The Chaga people of Kilimanjaro are known for their coffee-growing techniques and their folk tales told by fire. Each tribe contributes its own music, from Zanzibar's tarab drums to the vibrant ngoma dance. The cuisine is diverse too, with ugali, cornbread, nyama choma, grilled meat, and Swahili fish stew. The Tanzanian government promotes the preservation of indigenous culture through education and festivals, giving visitors the opportunity to participate in traditional ceremonies. Come to Tanzania and feel the pulse of a multicolored Africa, where every smile and every dance tells a story. Want to join a Maasai festival or learn how to cook ugali? Fact 6. Lake Tanganyika, the aquatic pearl of Africa. Tanzania is home to Lake Tanganyika, Africa's deepest freshwater lake at 1,470 meters deep, and the world's longest, stretching 676 kilometers across 4 countries. Formed 10 million years ago, the lake is a geological wonder, surrounded by majestic mountains. Tanganyika is home to more than 350 species of fish, 90% of which are endemic, such as the brightly colored cichlid, making it a paradise for biologists and divers. The lake also provides a lifeline to millions of people living along its shores, providing fish, water, and trade. Visitors can kayak, snorkel, or explore fishing villages like Kigoma, where life moves slowly by the waves. Sunsets over the lake, with their fiery red reflections, are some of the most beautiful in East Africa. Tanzania also encompasses parts of Lake Victoria, Africa's largest freshwater lake, and Lake Nyasa, highlighting the country's status as an aquatic hub. Standing on Lake Tanganyika, you will feel like you are looking at an ocean in the heart of the continent, where nature tells the story of life. Would you like to sail on Tanganyika and explore its unique underwater world? Fact 7. Ngorongoro Crater, a wilderness garden of Eden. The Ngorongoro Crater, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the world's most unique natural wonders, and has been called Africa's Garden of Eden. Formed by a volcanic eruption 2 million years ago, the 260 square kilometer crater is home to more than 30,000 animals, from lions, black rhinos, elephants, to flocks of flamingos that make the lake glow pink. What makes it special? Ngorongoro is a rare place where humans, the Maasai tribe, and wildlife live in harmony. The Maasai graze their cattle among herds of antelope and lions, creating a unique sight. The crater has its own ecosystem, with grasslands, acacia forests, and freshwater lakes, making each safari a journey into a pristine world. Ngorongoro is also home to the world's highest density of lions, with powerful predatory prides. Visitors can take in the views from the rim of the volcano or descend into the caldera to feel the action. This is more than just a destination, it is a testament to the perfect balance of nature. Want to ride a safari, see the rare black rhino, and feel the pulse of Ngorongoro? Fact 8. Stability and peace. The lighthouse of East Africa. In a region once rife with turmoil, Tanzania stands out as a beacon of peace and stability. Since the unification of Tanganyika and Zanzibar in 1964, Tanzania has avoided civil war, building a diverse but united society under the leadership of Julius Nyerere, revered as the father of the nation. This stability comes from a policy of ujamaa, a sense of community, and respect for the country's more than 120 tribes, each with its own language and customs. Unlike many of its neighbors, Tanzania has maintained peace, allowing tourism to flourish. National parks such as the Serengeti, Ngorongoro, and Tarangire welcome more than 1.5 million visitors each year, who are kept safe and welcomed by the friendly people. Swahili culture, with its jambo greeting and warm smiles, serves as a bridge between communities. Stability also helps preserve indigenous heritage, from Maasai dance to the spice plantations of Zanzibar. Tanzania is proof that diversity can be a strength when nurtured by peace. Here you will not only see stunning natural beauty, but also a sense of unity. Want to discover a peaceful Tanzania where every smile is an invitation? Tanzania is truly an African treasure trove, where wildlife, rich culture, and human history intertwine to create an unforgettable story. From the towering Mount Kilimanjaro and the great migration of millions of animals, to the turquoise beaches of Zanzibar and the remains that tell the story of human origins, Tanzania invites you to explore a world full of wonder. Which fact is your favorite? Is it conquering Kilimanjaro, diving in Lake Tanganyika, or immersing yourself in the drumming of the Maasai? Share your thoughts and plan your trip to Tanzania today. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and see you on your next adventure.